Hey everybody, Adam here for True North Wilds. Happy New Year to everybody. It's January 1st today. Hope everybody's looking forward to the new year. I'm still catching up on my backlog from last year and December, and so today I'm opening up December's box from RTB Rush Tackle Box. This is a bass box, so it's not going to be anything I can use through the ice, most likely. Just building up the arsenal for the spring. This is still a fairly new box for me, and the last couple have been pretty decent, so I'm excited to see what we got for this one. Let's open it up and take a quick look, because I have one for January on the way probably here pretty soon. This did arrive on time, as did all my December boxes. I just didn't have time to get to it. December's a busy month, I'm sure, for everybody. While I'm opening this up, don't forget you can follow us on Facebook, facebook.com/TrueNorthWilds, on Instagram at TrueNorthWilds, and of course our blog site, TrueNorthWilds.com. So, stickers, I like stickers. A couple stickers in here. Nice little happy holidays, what's in the box card, and some tips and tricks on the inside. So of course the holidays are over. I missed that, but nice to get that for those that opened it on time. Tug Life Eagle Face Shield. Tug Life Face Shield. Sorry. I can read, that's just a weird font. I promise I can read. So I like face shields. I like that they get included in these Rush Tackle boxes fairly often. I've got a couple from them now. I don't use them that often, but I do have certain times of the year where I really appreciate having them. Spring, which is what I'm building up the arsenal for, is that one of those times a year. So this is kind of a neat pattern. It's a tube, so you can wear it in a variety of different ways. They actually have a bunch of diagrams on the package. Nothing wrong with that. I like getting extras such as that, and I actually really like that blue color camel pattern. Ooh. Gross. Okay, I'm going to start with this one because this one actually just made me jump a little bit here. This is the Lunker Hunt Phantom Spider. My heart is racing a little bit after that quick look into the box there. This is a cool lure. I don't think I will ever use this because I really don't like spiders. But let's open this up and show you. Well, this thing, it looks very cool, and it's big, and it's very lifelike as far as colors. Very tightly packaged, of course, as like all the Lunker Hunt stuff is. There we go. Okay, gross. So here's the Lunker Hunt Phantom Spider. I've never gotten a spider lure before. I think that's really cool. Top water action, obviously. It makes sense because a lot of spiders, they walk along the top of the water there, and it makes sense that bass would feed on them. I bet you a pike, actually, the size of this, pike would come up and feed on it as well. So you'd basically work it like a topwater frog. You can pause, pull it and pause it, and stop it and twitch it and all that fun stuff that you would do with a topwater frog. But you got this cool spider profile. That is interesting. I'm, like I said, probably not going to use that because that is kind of creepy to me. Moving on, another Lunker Hunt product, the Lunker Hunt Ignite Impact Series Spinnerbait. I like spin baits. This is a really nice color. I really like the color on this. So it's got the blades, of course. They spin around and they flutter in the water. All silver up here, so basic flash. You got your skirting here, which is 3 colors. It's mainly sort of this brownish rust color, and then this greenish color here, but then you got this nice streak of like a teal, which I really like. It gives it that nice splash. And then the jig head itself is that nice multicolored teal and blue and green, and a little bit of brown on the bottom. All in all, really nice lure. Lunker Hunt, I mean, they make nice stuff. I haven't used too many of their spinners, but I've used a lot of their other stuff, and if it works nearly as well, I'm sure this will be very effective. And of course, I can use that for bass and pike. I actually will most likely use this for pike over bass because pike go crazy for these things. You can get some really big monster pike on them. Some Wacky Rig O-rings. Nice to get just some terminal stuff. More accessories. The O-rings were from X-Zone. And we have the wacky rigging tool to go with that, also from X Zone. That's really cool. I've gotten O-rings in a number of boxes, and I've never gotten the tool for it, so I really like that they included that. If you're going to include the O-rings, include the tool to use it. Not to say that every box that has O-rings is going to need a tool, but I like that there is a chance of getting one like this. I like that it's included. Because like I said, I've never gotten one in any box before, and I have gotten a lot of O-rings. So next up we have some impact baits. Of course they never list the model name or anything like that. Impact Baits Finesse Worm is what it's called. I can smell that already. That's definitely got a scent. It's almost a sour scent. That's interesting. And so it's just a little finesse worm. Salted, you can tell it's got the salt impregnated in there. A little bit of it comes off as well on your fingers. A little bit of gold sparkle, a little bit of black flecks in there, and then just this worm brown color. Of course, a nice flat tail with a nice skinny attachment for the tail, so you'll get a lot of wiggle action in the water there. So that'll be good for drop shots. It'll be good for jigging. Bass will definitely go after these. Bass around here, smallmouth bass is what I go after, and they like these worm styles, and they like the worm colors and the natural sort of colors, so that'll work really well, I think. I'm not sure what that smell is. Like I said, that's a new one for me. I get a lot of scented stuff, and I can usually recognize some common ones, but this one is new. Couple more plastics here. So we got the X Zone. So X Zone seems to be a bit of a theme here. So this would be, again, I like when this happens. So this would be a wacky, they call it the Wacky Zone, but it's a true center, 5-inch true center stick is what the actual name on the package is. And they have the Wacky Zone here showing you where to put the O-ring. So it's your stick worm. So this is something you would wacky rig. And I like that they have the O-rings. I like that they include the tool. And I like that they include the lure that it actually goes with. All of that together means you can use this stuff right out of the box. I love when a box does that. I'm sure they had some deal with X Zone to put this all together, which is fine in my opinion. That's great when it works out that way, that they can get a deal, but it works out for the consumer, us as well, because you get a kit like this. I love getting kits and things that I can use right out of the box. So I'm very pleased with that. And then this stick bait, of course, is, I mean, bass go crazy over it, pike go crazy over it. This is a nice color. It's got the red and green sparkles in it. It's a neutral green base color. Nothing wrong with that at all. I love the fact that it comes as a kit. And the last one, smart baits, color changing baits. So as everybody has probably heard me say many times, the color changing part is fairly gimmicky in my opinion. I don't really care about that, but the smart baits plastics themselves are pretty high quality as far as the plastic goes. The shapes, the colors are always usually pretty good. A little bit of scent on that, but sort of your standard, got kind of the buzzsaw tail shape, and then, you know, just sort of a standard long grub worm ribbed body, neutral brown color with black flecks in it. Nothing insanely out of the ordinary there, just a good solid plastic basic shape that is again a proven shape and a proven color for the bass around here, and pike as well. The only thing I don't like about this one is it's a pretty small package. You get only 4 of them in here. The disco worm is what they call it. So $4.49, $4.50 for this. So it's over $1 per plastic. That's excessive. That's not, but I've been noticing that with smart baits in, now this box now is the first time I've noticed it, but I've also had that in other boxes where smart baits, you get a small pack of it, they value it as the same price that you would expect to pay for a full pack. Something like the X Zone here package, I don't mind. They have it valued at $4.50 for this package. This is a package 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is a pack of 8, so it's a full package. Pack of 8 stick worms, 5-inch stick worms. These disco worms look like they're about 5.5 inches. Pack of 8, $4.50. Pack of 4, $4.50. It just, boxes need to start getting away from smart baits, unfortunately. I hate to say that, but it seems like I only really see this problem with smart baits. Or not, I shouldn't say that. I don't see only this problem with smart baits, but I see this most commonly with the smart bait packages. And I don't know why they continue to do that. That being said, everything else here is really good. And the impact baits, it's a full pack of 8, same thing. Finesse worm 450, same thing. So a full pack of 8 for 450 from Impact, same idea. That's fine for a value. That's good. So the smart baits, good plastics, terrible value. Everything else in here I really like. I love getting these X-Zone themed kit. I love the spinner blade bait. This will catch me a lot of big pike. I can tell already just by the colors and the flash. Got a little bit of a jump scare from the spider, so that was fun. That's a cool lure that I haven't seen anything like that before. Everything in this box, you know, decent. Aside from that low value on the smart baits, I think it's a good, appropriate bass box. And for me, bass box and pike box tend to somewhat be the same thing. So everything in here will catch bass for me, and everything in here will catch pike for me. So I'm happy. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. It always helps out my channel when I get feedback. Like and subscribe, that helps me out a lot too. If you're not already, don't forget you can follow us on Facebook, facebook.com/TrueNorthWilds, on Instagram @TrueNorthWilds, and of course our blog site, TrueNorthWilds.com. Thanks for watching, and until next time, I'll see you outside.